Next up, two left, Brian Barth from Uplift. Brian, bring the energy back up.
Hey. At Uplift, we believe that travel makes the world a better place. Uplift, by empowering travel providers to offer flexible payments to their customers, Uplift is helping travelers create the best memories of their lives. 18 years ago, the founding team of Uplift pioneered travel meta search. It's now used by over half of leisure travelers, and we did over 200 travel integrations, which helps us expedite integrating with Pay Monthly. When we founded Uplift, our vision wasn't to create just one more payment type, but it was to drive marketing metrics. Metrics like funnel conversion, like ancillary attach rate, and to help our partners long after the financial plumbing is in place. We launched 2 years ago with some of the best brands in travel. We have large carriers, we have foreign carriers, we have low-cost carriers, we have hotels, we have cruise lines, and we even have resorts. Consumers absolutely love Uplift, and we have started to take more than double-digit share of a lot of our partners' online travel bookings. But it's really important to remember that more than half of travel is still booked offline. And offline is actually growing in some segments of travel. So a year ago, I mentioned that Uplift was working on a travel agent solution, and today I'm excited to tell you more about it. Uplift gives travelers thousands of dollars in a fraction of a second. And we do that by leveraging our identity platform, which is a proprietary platform which integrates information across sessions and devices. And we empower travel agents to use that platform so that when consumers call in, the agent knows what the person has been shopping for, and they know if the person is pre-approved with Uplift and how much that person can spend. So meet Lois. Lois is a reporter at her hometown newspaper. She recently won a Pulitzer Prize, and she got a raise and a promotion. Lois's friend Kathleen calls her and says she's organizing a college reunion cruise in the Caribbean, and she booked a trip for $3,400, but was able to pay for it in 12 payments of just $300 a month. Lois, you really need to join us. And this isn't just their story. 64% of travelers who booked with Uplift would not have booked without it. So like a lot of people, Lois goes online, she shops, she finds that she also can book the same cruise for $300 a month, but she has a question. Uplift does travel-specific underwriting, so we have the highest approval rates, and we are able to approve more than 90% of people over a 600 FICO. So Lois is getting very excited about going on her trip. She's envisioning herself with her friends, and she realizes she can afford more than $300 a month. So she decides that she wants to find out about upgrading her cabin. So like a lot of people, she phones her agent and asks about some of the cabins. Because the agent is using Uplift, he knows that it's Lois calling, he knows the trip that she's looking at, he knows that she's pre-approved, and he knows that she can spend $15,000. So this enables the agent to help Lois and find the things that she's looking for. So Lois upgrades to a deluxe balcony suite, and she even throws in travel insurance for just another $10 a month. And this isn't just Lois's story. 40% of travelers upgraded their trip because of Uplift Pay Monthly. And when it's time to book, the agent doesn't just have to put Lois back to the web. He's able to send her the booking form straight to her phone to complete the transaction and get her confirmation number right then and there. And this is, it has an incredibly high close rate of 80%. Lois being a New Yorker, she loves her JetBlue rewards card. And she has one last question for the agent, which is whether the agent can let her do her monthly payments with her favorite card. And he says, of course, because with Uplift, we're glad to do that. And 97% of travelers say that Uplift Pay Monthly will make them more likely to book again with that travel provider in the future. Uplift Pay Monthly is driving loyalty for our partners. And travel is really about creating memories, and we love to share our stories and tell our friends and family about all the trips we have. And we're finding with Uplift that 99% of travelers said that Uplift Pay Monthly made them more likely to recommend their travel provider to their friends and family. So Uplift is 100% dedicated to the travel industry. We're excited to be bringing the latest digital technologies, not just to the online channels, but also emphasizing the agent channels, which are such an important part of the travel ecosystem. We're already developing even improved solutions, and I'm really looking forward to telling you all about it next year.
Thank you very much, Brian. Take a step off the stage. Mike?
Focus group, thumbs up or thumbs down? Mostly thumbs up. Valen, how about you first?
Well, I'll ask the same question or make the same comment I made earlier with Affirm is the data that you are sitting on about conversion and traveler preferences is just amazing. And I'm so interested to see in the future how you're going to use that to launch new products or improve the existing products that you have.
And my point is, as a marketer, I like the idea. As an economist, I don't like the idea. Because as an economist, you're not buying an asset, which depreciates. You're buying an experience, which is brief. Second, the consumer doesn't have the opportunity to know what the opportunity cost is. If I were paying, for example, out of an equity loan, I might be paying at 4.3 or 4.4% interest. If I'm paying you, I might be paying 10% interest. So in terms of my choice, I don't know what the opportunity cost of that investment in my travel experience is. So that's why I put up red, because I'm more of an economist than a marketer, and maybe not good at either.
You're a good economist. I had the same concerns I mentioned to Affirm about can people really afford this, and how should the consumer think about it? From the partner standpoint, I like that side. I like that you support the partner's brand and their affinity, and you're not paying Uplift. You can use different payment methods and support that brand. So I think that's an interesting.
Hi, Brian. Nice presentation. Really like that you're pushing into the agent space. I think that's different. Also think you didn't really mention something that I really liked, which was you were making the payment process as frictionless as possible. That you sort of underestimated, I think, something that was really nice, putting the mobile confirmation right in front of the user and making it really easy. So congratulations.
I was going to say, I think, Brian, a lot of companies need to learn how to upsell without the loan option. There might be two businesses there where a lot of the stuff could be upsold just with good sales and good timing and good data and personalization. So I think that would be a lot bigger business, but what do I know?
Well done, Brian. I think you did good job differentiating yourself in what's becoming an ever more crowded space. It shows that you understand travel by going and addressing the agent channel. And if you produced a workflow that works into that, produced a product that fits into that workflow well, it's a differentiator from others in your space.
Okay, Pete, back to you for a response.
Ryan?
Yeah, well, thank you for all the really nice comments and very well taken. We really believe that, first of all, it's kind of fun to have a fun presentation because travel is fun, and that You're very right in this thought around travel being special. Travel is special. A lot of the things we do are very domain specific. No one else is going to invest in what we're doing with the agent solution. And wait for next year. We've got some unbelievably cool things coming. We're continuing to invest even more heavily in that. We do other things like the travel specific underwriting is a really big deal. We're able to help more people. And Bill, back to your point, the thing that's so great is when people can book early because it's more affordable, that ends up saving them a whole lot of money. Oh,
Are you an economist or a traveler?
I'm a travel lover.
Thank you, Brian.